Welcome back, everyone. Well, you may remember us introducing you to a new Utah Hockey Club member earlier this week. They added a puppy to the team.
We are so excited and lucky to have Archie with us this afternoon, along with representatives of Utah Hockey Club and America's Vet Dogs. Thank you so much for joining us, and look how cute.
Oh, my goodness. Well, welcome to John and to Carrie and Archie, the star. You guys don't mind being upstaged by Archie.
We're used to it. He's ready to start the show, yeah.
Well, tell us a little bit about how this whole partnership kind of came together. I mean, he's adorable. We get that.
Thank you. Well, we're lucky we had an employee who had experience working with America's Vet Dogs in a previous job and brought the idea to us, and then we were super fortunate to have a partner in America First Credit Union that wanted to sign on to help make it possible, so here he is.
And tell us a little bit about Archie's journey. He's going to go through a little bit of a process before meeting with the public.
Yeah, absolutely. So he's going to go through about a 14-month trial training, so to speak, here, and it'll be a socialization experience for him. Getting to go to the arena, meet the players, meet the fans, you'll hear the different noises. The more he does now, the better shot he has to be a better adjusted service dog when the time comes.
And tell us why partnerships like this are so important.
Well, obviously, we couldn't do this without someone who knows what they're doing, right? As far as being able to match this, and then just the mission of what they do to be able to match service animals to veterans and former first responders as well.
Yeah, what is that like?
Yeah, and from our perspective, everything we do is free, right? It costs us well over $50,000 by the time Archie's going to be placed with a veteran or first responder. So partnerships like this really do three things for us. They help drive awareness of the services that are available. We always need volunteers, so we're hopeful to sign up a whole bunch of volunteer puppy raisers here in Salt Lake in Utah. And then ultimately donations, right? Because we have do this all for free, we need the generosity of the public. So I'd encourage everybody to go to vetdogs.org if you're interested in any of those three.
Yeah, you mentioned volunteers though, and that kind of makes things run. What exactly does someone need if they're considering it? They may not feel like they're competent enough.
Sure. Yeah. So we're not expecting anybody to be professional trainers when they help us with the dogs. You can even do it just over the weekend to trial it. So we just basically we ask people to help with basic house manners and obedience, and really just bring the dog and make him part of your life so he has more experiences.
And Carrie, I want to ask you a question. When we talk about we talk about the Utah Hockey Club. This is the first experience that Archie's going to have with the public. Talk about some of his qualities. I know he is cool, calm, and collected, which I love, but talk about that experience.
Well, the first quality is this face, this darling, cute face that everyone has fallen in love with. Obviously, we hope everyone will follow him and his adventures on our social media channels. But he'll get his first chance to meet with the public tomorrow at our Military Appreciation Games tomorrow night at Delta Center. He'll be on the concourse pregame, and so everyone will get a chance to maybe meet him in person.
How gratifying is it to see, like people of all ages just like swarm to Archie? What's that like?
He's not going to make it 20 feet when he walks in there.
Oh yeah, he's a magnet for happiness.
Too.
Yes.
Oh, it's like this.
And one thing I want to ask you, too, when you think about the process and how this helps people, sometimes there are those unspoken issues that people don't want to talk about. Talk about how animals like Archie are kind of mending those issues or some of those problems.
Absolutely. So we work with veterans, from all eras, from all the different conflicts and all different needs, right? So anything from mobility, wheelchair assistance, but also we work a lot with PTSD. And the dogs have special training curriculum for that if he's going to go to a veteran that has PTSD. There are a number of tasks that it may not look like much, but just something simply as having the dog rest his head on your lap, where you're able to center your thinking and maybe take some of that anxiety away. Things like that, and very complicated things like nightmare interruption. The dog could actually help wake you up if he's sensing you have a night terror. So there's a number of tasks, and we love working with Utah here, and we love working with veterans. So we encourage everybody to try to learn more about the organization.
We're very excited, and we talked about tasks. I think our next task, Matt, needs to be a trip to a Utah hockey game.
Oh yeah, gotta do it.
And then we have to take Archie. We have to take a selfie with Archie.
He's the star for sure. Been a little upstage, but you're okay with that, right, Matt?
I'm up for it. Hey, Archie's a little cutie. We got to get over there.
Oh my gosh.